A lot has changed with us ever since we met Jesus. If you doubt it, go ahead and ask those who knew us before. For one, we were slaves to our fears. In fact, it was as though fear was our God. We feared that we were failures, that we were cursed and had no hope for the future. We feared our past. The thought of it haunting us always left us aghast. We even feared the present. We questioned our lives and doubted we were of any essence. Lack, loss, rejection, death, you name it. We feared all these and more. But things are not the same now. Something has changed at our very core. It's like a surgery was performed on our inner man. With razor-sharp precision, fear was removed and faith put in its place. It was a successful transplant. Perhaps you're wondering now who the exceptional surgeon was. According to 1 John chapter 4 verse 18, it was perfect love that got the job done. His name is Jesus, and he is more than just any doctor. He is God. And through his sacrificial love displayed on the cross, we have received freedom from all our fears. We no longer fear our past and its desire to trap us in guilt. Memories of it now only serve to remind us of how good he is. We no longer fear for our future. With eyes of the Spirit, during our intimate conversations with him, what we see is a beautiful picture. And as for the present, now we understand that it's a gift, and we love to enjoy it fully in his presence. So it is with every other thing we feared before. Lack, loss, rejection, death, you name it. All of our fear is gone. How can we be trapped in fear when the God who created the entire universe lives in us? How can we remain slaves to it when our new identity as his children is clearly written in his word? We simply cannot. Doing so would place us somewhere between ridiculous and absurd. Have you ever seen lions cower? Be intimidated by other animals' power? Well, for your information, he that lives in us also bears the name Lion of Judah. He is the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and end, all-powerful. Against him no being is able to contend. The God who calms storms, parts seas and rivers. At the mention of his holy name, Satan the devil and his demons quiver. So why in the world should we fear? The same God who was with the shepherd boy David as he stood up against the giant Philistine, and Moses against Pharaoh and the Egyptians. Name that thing that would cause us to tremble, and we will tell you that he conquered it, and even give you examples. Is it sin? Is it shame? Is it guilt? Is it pain? Before all these we stand, fearless. Before the pressures of society we stand, fearless. Before the challenges of work and study, we stand fearless. Before the imminence of death, we remain fearless, and not without cause. Because now for us, fear is only acceptable when it's the fear of God.